Hi everybody and welcome. Woohoo! Another great day in the auction land, and we're going to have a bit of fun today as well. There's so much announcements out today, it's crazy stuff. So I've been enjoying that for sure. And of course we've got the Axion launch initiative. It's going to be happening there as well. So the Axion testing initiative, I should say. I always talk about launches because I love launches, but Axion testing initiative is about to start, and we're not only 5 minutes away or so, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Here we are with regular auction. We've got a mega regular auction here on at the moment. It's number two, auction day 261, and 503,887,000 Axion was up for grabs, $42,200, and we're pretty much sold it out. I mean, there's a little bit of room in there. We needed 16.29, and we've got 16.04, so pretty good there. Let me just quickly check the audio to make sure that I'm not talking to myself. So it seems pretty good, not talking to myself there, so nice. And so yeah, we got 16.29 we needed, and we got 16.04, so pretty good day. And 394 million in Axion dividends to stakers who are staking Axion. So if you haven't staked Axion, do your due diligence and check Axion out. And if you're keen, look to pick up some Axion up in the auctions or on the market. Obviously, there's a lot of benefits in the auction, and of course, you get, once you staked, you get a share of this as well. You get rewards going into the auction, and once you withdraw and stake, minimum 60 days, you can also get Bitcoin and Axion dividends. Pretty amazing, and a minimum 8% return in Axion, which is pretty nice. All adds up to some nice returns. All right, let's quickly go to the comments there. Hey, get into that chat, of course. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, and of course, you want to join and support this channel's growth, hit that join button. We've got Axionites, Elites, Heroes, and Krakens. Get in there and get some of those special perks as well. And of course, yeah, let's get into it. So we've got just under 4 minutes to go now. This is all pretty much done and dusted. We're waiting for VCA to start. Let's have a quick look. It's going to be 200 million. This is the last baby VCA. A baby, little baby. Never put baby in the corner, says Patrick Swayze. We've got 200 million, just under 201 million actually. VCA coming in there. Awesome stuff. And of course, we're going to have the new rules apply. So we're going to see what the new rules are when it starts. I mean, I kind of know what they are, but we're going to wait and see where we get the refresh, and we're going to call it out live because that's what we do. So that's the new Axion testing initiative, and it's going to play out in the next auction, as far as I know. So we should expect to see some changes in this text up here. We should also expect to see some changes in here. Obviously, this is a regular auction. We should see some changes in the actual benefit. Normally, in the VCA, you'll get 10% bonus wrap Bitcoin and up to 20% Axion. So let's see what changes there, and we'll do that live. I love that. So if you haven't seen the announcements, that'll be pretty cool to see whatever comes up there. Pretty nice. Prana's in the house. Hey, Prana. Hey, now. Good to see you. And Andreas, good morning, mate. Hey, good morning, Andreas. Emigrant, one of our two moderators. Awesome. And Gertz Lippin's in the house. Hey, guys. Hey, good to see you, Gertz. And I saw you, obviously, you were on the chat earlier today when I did my live stream on Pulsechain. So good to see you again. Very nice. Very cool. It was either today or yesterday, one of the two. Pretty sure it was today, but hey. All right, so we're getting into gold. We're less than 3 minutes to go. We've got lots of announcements to read out when we cover the opening of the auction that's about to start in 2 minutes. So we'll cover obviously see how the ETH goes, sniping in there. It's only 200 million. We might get some fireworks. Who knows? We'll see how that goes. We've also got the new Axion testing going on, and so we'll see what the new benefits are. And of course, we're going to test that out for 2 weeks. And then, of course, there's other testings going to happen as well following through from that. Very nice. And, of course, Axion does attract long-term investors, and that is really critical. So we're going to see how that plays out too. We do get a lot of max share stakers. A lot of stakers are beyond 1 year. We saw those statistics yesterday, if you recall. We had a look at Pullen's, that's the marketing director's data table. That was very insightful and actually better results than we had a few months ago, if you ask me. So it was some pretty nice stuff in there. So it should bode well for the testing today. And we're going to see what that is when it opens up in less than 2 minutes. I'm excited. Hope you are. And, of course, we've got heaps of other announcements going on. There's so many promotions on at the moment too. So don't forget to play your part in that. The community plays a big role in spreading the word and introducing new people to the products that Axion offers, such as certificate of deposit, and we get dividends and stuff like that. And we've even got updated news about the mining pool. So the mining pool, we've got updated news about this too. So we're going to check that out too, and we'll look at all those details when we go. But we've got a long way to go in the sniping hour for the next VCA, which is about to open. It's a baby VCA. And so we're going to talk about all that first before we get on to the news, other than what's going on. But we do have the Axion Summer giveaway on there, 2 ledgers every day, plus a $1,000, actually $2,000 grand prize last time I checked. So we're going to check that out too. And let's have a quick look. I think that's pretty much 2,000. We've got 1 minute to go, folks, in this auction. Just waiting for that to tick over. Let's go look at the old giveaway. Oh my, what's here? Oh, we got a lot of stuff going. Oh my goodness, 1,000 USDC and plus 12.5 million Axion grand prize. Boy, they've changed that up again. That's pretty impressive. So man, you got to get into that, folks. Buy the Axion on the market and get into win. Plus the Axion Legend Nano as well. So some awesome stuff there. 2 a day, by the way. Very good chances of winning. So get into it. 13 days to go. Of course, every Thursday gets a draw, so that's coming up pretty soon. And of course, all you have to do is buy $100 worth of Axion on Uniswap, stake it for 350 days, and share on Facebook and Twitter. Fill out the form here, and you can get into win that. So that's pretty awesome stuff. And at $1,000 and so forth. So pretty neat. Let's quickly put that into the chat there. You can go hit that up, share it with your friends, maybe people you don't even know, maybe people that you know on the internet or something like that. Here we are, folks. We've rolled over the auction there, so we're just going to see how that plays out. And let's go back into some. We've got some comments here. Gert says, yeah, missed a lot. Yeah, that's fine. And Kevin Wilson, hey, Kevin Wilson, represent. Another Axion token member. Great to see you. Hi, everybody. And Andreas, a ton of announcements. Absolutely flow of announcements. So I'm going to be talking a lot tonight. I hope you understand. I'm going to be reading out all those announcements. Now, Prana, no more 10% instant discount. It can't be true, Prana. How could you know such a thing? How could you know? It can't be the case. So we're going to check it out and see what actually is the update to the auction. That's the mystery. And maybe Prana's onto it. Maybe Prana's got it 100%. We're going to find out in a second. It's very exciting. We're going to refresh now. Let's go. Let's go for gold. Let's see if we get a reset. Have we got a reset yet? We're going for a reset. We got the data up there. What's the reset? Let's go again. Let's update the data. I'm not sure if they've updated the words, if that's the case. Let's have a look. We're going for gold. I don't know. I don't know yet. It doesn't seem to be the case. Let's have a quick look. Let's do one more refresh here, folks. Okay, so we've got 201 million Axion up for grabs, $16,832. We need only 6.4 ETH. That's not a lot. $16,800. That's all we need. Hey, but wait a minute. What's happened with the words? Total auction is venture capital auction. 85% of the ETH is used to buy back Bitcoin from the market, so that's pretty normal. And of course, the auction investor receives 10%. Now, I understanding that wasn't going to be there. So is it not updated? All the drama. Oh, the drama. We've got John Atkins in the house, another Axion token member. Represent. Hi, everybody, says John. Good to see you. And so nice to see Kevin and John there. Very cool. So look at this. Woohoo! I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to be there. So, hey, what's going on here? What's going on here? Pretty sure that was supposed to disappear. Let's go back into the chat there. I'm not sure. Maybe Andreas knows. Andreas, do you know what's happening? But I didn't expect to see that there, that 10%. Still expect to see the 20% there. So we'll see how we get on in the opening sniping hour. Let's come back to this. We may have to refresh this again. We'll close away the summer contest there. Don't forget to spread the word on that. That's huge. And of course, let's go for the Axion today dashboard. Let's refresh that too. So very exciting. Don't forget to grab a cuppa. It's going to be a good fun here watching the auction and reading the latest announcements and finding out all the details. All right, so we've got here, this was earlier today in the news. While we wait for some ETH to come in, we had an important Babel update launch. Hello, everybody. This is from Pullen, Marketing Director. We are happy to announce that all applicants of the Babel pre-sale and IDO have been emailed and should have instructions on where to send the funds for your pledges. So that's really cool. If anyone who applied has not received an email from us, please raise a ticket at support@axion.network. And we will get you sorted as fast as possible, as timing is of the essence for this exciting launch. That's pretty cool. Funds must be sent out within the next 24 hours in order to secure your place, so please send yours as soon as possible via the instructions in the email. Please note the correct funding address ends in 8F2F. If you receive an email asking you to send funds to any other wallet, please do not send anything and make us aware of the email by forwarding it to pullen@axion.network. We wish the whole Babel team a very successful launch on the 3rd of August and look forward to seeing their platform launch and grow over the next few years. Pullen and the Axion team, and it's a nice little promo. So that's a little promo there. So that's pretty cool. You obviously can't hear the sound, but that's a really cool video, so check that out. I'm going to post you the actual link to that because that's pretty cool. Let me just scroll back up here and get me the copy of the link, and let's post that. So Vabble, hello, FBAM's in the house. Hey, FBAM, bam, bam, bam. Hello, everybody, and Superman says FBAM, good to see you. And let's post that one there. That's the first one there, Vabble. You go watch the video, and boom. All right, that's the Vabble one there. Nice one. So hello, everybody, and everybody, Superman, and a few rainbows and hearts there. Love that. And, of course, we've got Vabble there from Axion Token there posted. Nice. All right, let's quickly check the auctions. See, we've got some ETH going in there. We're currently 5 minutes in. And based on yesterday, we had to wait to about 45 minutes, I think it was, before we got some ETH in there. Man, a shrimp just... Oh, Trump just staked 316 million. Can you believe it? Out of that regular auction for 555 days. OMG, that's a big new investor there. Nice, very cool. Wow. That's pretty amazing. Let's refresh this auction page again. We'll see what the actual says. Maybe they haven't started it today. I was sure it was going to start today. Let's have a look here. No, it's still got the 10% wrap Bitcoin cash back there. That's interesting, that is. Not sure what's going on there. But there we are. All right, so let's go have a look at the next one. The next one was, of course, hello, everybody. The Community Town Hall voice chat will commence. And so they had one of those earlier today. That's probably about 14 hours ago now, 15 hours ago. So that was pretty cool. I wasn't actually attending that. I'm asleep at 4:50 in the morning. That wasn't me there. And then we had, of course, this is a very important, this regarding the liquidity pool. So if we jump over to the liquidity pool under the mining, this is regarding this notice here. Mining has ended. Please withdraw your LP tokens. LP means liquidity provider tokens. And you get those when you put your liquidity on Uniswap. So that's that. So there's an announcement regarding that. Good afternoon, everybody. It's from Jojo. As of today, August the 1st, we have included a slight update on our liquidity mining portal that disallows new LP token deposits. This is because the rewards are coming to an end on August the 10th. So just take that into account. You can see I'm not connected on here. Let me connect to get that up and running. We'll see what the rewards are left on here. There was 1.4 billion in there, but they are ending them. So that's, I guess, why the days are gone down to zero. So that's obviously being exited that. Let's have a quick look at the announcements. And that's interesting that that's happening. So what could that mean? Who knows? We'll find out. Pretty interesting stuff. You can do the math or something. All LP miners participating in the pool should withdraw their rewards at their earliest convenience. Starting today, the final date of to claiming your rewards is August the 10th. The messaging on the mining portal will be updated today with this information, which we did see. We will also send out an email and update our socials to ensure everybody in our community is aware of the program ending. Any user that does not claim their rewards by August the 10th will not receive their reward, as the LP mining contract will expire on that date. Wow. We do not currently have plans for continuing a liquidity mining rewards program at this time, but we will update and discuss it amongst the team and community moving forward. The liquidity mining portal was an excellent experiment in incentivizing a higher liquidity pool for the Axion ETH trading pair on Uniswap. It was helpful in preventing larger single token price movements upon higher sell-off periods, and rewarded participants upwards of 5 billion Axion tokens on top of the usual Uniswap rewards. Thanks to this program, the highest liquidity we had was $6 million on May the 11th, 2021, with volume of 927,000 in a single day. And I'm pretty sure I had a liquidity provision at that time too, because I remember that number. Onwards and upwards, it is important to note that liquidity providers still earn a regular Uniswap fees. So very nice there. That's if you're on Uniswap still providing. So nice one there on the update. Now that was pretty cool. Let's go to the auction and see whether we've got some ETH in there. We are currently 8 minutes in, eight and a half minutes. Just almost 8.5 minutes. Refresh there. No ETH in there at the moment, so we're just biding our time. But boy, did you see that stake come out? That was huge, that stake coming out. We'll check that again for sure. Let's quickly see if we've got any comments there. No comments, so we'll continue on with the announcements. So then we had the from Jojo again, Axion salary reduction announcement. Now this came out left field. I didn't see this one coming. Good afternoon, everybody. There has been an incredible and consistent amount of internal discussion surrounding the next steps forward for Axion. And as a matter of fact, collectively, we have been more excited for what's to come and cannot wait to bring ideas and updates to life for our community and token holders to see. So that's a beautiful line to see, isn't it, at the open? That's really nice. As a team, we understand the longevity of Axion is what matters the most. At the same time, we are very much aware of the current market sentiment. What's incredible about Axion is that within such a short amount of time, the product we have built is beginning to truly sustain the costs associated with building it, which is nice. Our auctions are healthy, and we are continuing to build, develop, and create new rewarding components of our ecosystem, which is pretty cool to see that line too. With that said, we have made a mutual decision as a team to reduce the salaries of those employed by Axion by an average of 39%. So pretty amazing. With some of this, some as much as 75% reduced. So that's a pretty big thing by the team to do that. So hats off to them, of course. Not only are they working hard, but they're going to take one for the team, as it were, until we reach a certain point, which is pretty good of the team. So give them a big shout out in Discord about that. That's really nice. We've agreed for this for a period of 3 months, effectively immediately. Yeah, so give them all a shout out in the team in the Discord there. This, of course, means that the team working tirelessly to make Axion what is today is still working the same amount, but being paid less to do so. This is to showcase to the community that we are willing to do what it takes to not just to make Axion survive, but let it grow to be what we know it all can be. Our team consists of worldwide talent that are truly passionate in our vision and bring Axion to the limelight it deserves. We believe that throughout the next 3 months, we will have released some incredibly valuable and important updates that serve Axion's best interests in the longevity. So that's pretty. Let's read that one more time. We believe that throughout the next 3 months, we will have released some incredibly valuable and important updates that serve Axion's best interests of longevity. So that's a beautiful line, that one. And the team is willing to sacrifice to make it work to get us to that point. Throughout this time period, we also expect the initial dev fund to increase, and that was currently about 18 billion Axion at the moment, and rebuild plus another 3 billion in another wallet, so about 21. Rebuild its value to continue to fund Axion's operations. We believe this endeavor is the right move and hope that our community appreciates it and know. Yeah, so let them know that how much you appreciate that. I think that's awesome. We'll be taking we'll be talking about this change, important information in the Axion Town Hall. So that was some time ago. Also, that was 12 hours ago or 11 hours ago. I missed that one too. Just keep missing all the town hall because I'm asleep at this time when they have the town halls. So there was the town hall was on as well, Axion Community Town Hall, and come and join us for an important conversation about the future. And that was from Joel, the creative director at Axion. DAO vote structure discussion, Axion team salary pay cuts, Axion testing initiative, and more. We'll have our call, of course, in general chat. So that was on, and that was the Axion development team. Pretty nice. Let's quickly go back to the auctions. Oh, we've got 1.2 ETH. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. See, this is what happens. You can read the news and wait for the ETH to come in, and there it comes, folks. So 1.25, nice bid there. $3,286.80, and of course that's more wrap Bitcoin does. Pretty nice. And let's go into the general chat there, and let's go. You know what I like to do? I like to go and troll that for sure. So we're going to go do that. Let me go and update that. Nice. Bam, there we are. Woohoo! I even bet Cripple to that one, so it's pretty nice. I was pretty sure that Cripple was walking the halls, as it were. It's a nice one on that one, and we'll give a nice upstream on that. So pretty cool. So that was looking good. And Charles Song says, "Hi guys, referring to the latest announcement, then will the removal of bonus be affected?" Huh? Yeah, I thought it was going to be in the next couple of hours, based on what Pullen had said earlier in the evening. So still waiting to see that. Hey, do you like that thumbnail? Hey, do you like that thumbnail? Pretty nice. I thought that was a pretty nice thumbnail. Hope you guys enjoyed that one for sure. Let me just go back to the announcements, of course, as we go. And we're going to refresh, wait for some ETH to come in there too. Man, we're having a fun time for sure on tonight's show. This is really epic. Man, we've got plenty of news flow. It's a lot of fun. So there we are, still at 1.25. We'll have the Bitcoin update in a little while. And we're at 66.4. So yeah, looking good. All right, so yeah, this was the big announcement, of course, announcing the Axion testing initiative, which I called ATI. I hope you like that one. Axion is from Jubin, of course. Axion is continually evolving. That's what makes the token so powerful. Axion is vastly different today than it was when it was first announced. Sure is. If you've been covering the auctions every day, if you've been invested every day, you certainly know that Axion's been on quite the journey, and we're only getting warmed up from the looks of it. It's very exciting times ahead. And real maturity. You know, I always use that word, right? Maturity, real maturing. That's what makes this token so powerful. Axion is vastly different today than it was when it first announced, with new utilities, new partnerships, and new directives being added to the vision of a new type of staking token. So this is the stuff I'm liking: utilities, partnerships, and new directives. I love that. Very cool. With all of these developments, the ecosystem has become incredibly complex. Accurately simulating changes to the model becomes difficult, as many variables affect each other in complex ways. To propose any changes to the system as a whole, gathering and understanding user behavior becomes incredibly important. Thus, the Axion testing initiative is born. That's the thing, right? You don't know what market participants or investors are going to do, so it's pretty cool. Based on incentives that are being applied. The Axion testing initiative will break components of the Axion ecosystem into pieces and perform tweaks to these individual elements in 2-week segments. All right. I was expecting that to start today, so it doesn't appear to be at this stage. During these tests, data on user behavior and token health will be collected. In this manner, Axion can gather data and understand user behavior without making fundamental and long-lasting changes to the underlying ecosystem. And any negative change will revert at the end of the 2-week cycle. Any positive change will now have data to reinforce the change when the findings are presented to the community. So that's pretty cool. I like this a lot. The target of the first initiative is the bonus system. That's why we're expecting it not to be there today. So we'll see what the rest of this is. Built into the auction manager contract, as this is currently a lucrative opportunity for recyclers. In a regular auction, the contract mints an additional 10% Axion, adding it to the principal winnings. In the VCA auction, the contract gives 10% back in wrapped Bitcoin dividends. So if all the ETH goes in, so if 10 ETH goes in, 1 ETH would go back as wrapped Bitcoin or as the Axion to the bidder. So that's instead of that. So for this initiative, these bonuses will be removed and the impacts of the removal tested. So basically, if you've got 10 ETH going in, you got 1 ETH going back to the bidder. Well, that 1 ETH's no longer going to go back to bidder, but it's actually going to be used in probably something like buying on the market to push the price up a bit more. So something like that might be the case. The other thing, of course, is that you still get the up to 20% bonus for long-term staking. So it rewards the long-term investors, which is Axion generally tracks more long-term investors, but obviously this is to deal not with recycling and stuff like that. So that was it. Let's quickly go to the announcement page there. I've also got this one here, so we'll go quickly check these out. So this is it here. So it's got all the stuff. So I post this in the chat there. Got a few comments there. Prana, lol, soup man, says Prana, always looking at the positive. Prana says, yeah, I was expecting the big announcements to be about Fable. Well, we did have that big announcement about Fable. We had lots of announcements. What's it, ATI? And you can check that out. I think that's pretty impressive. So Axion testing initiative, let the testing begin. Identify challenges, analyze data and develop context, experiment and testing, scale and improvement, data-driven analysis, testing components to understand the whole, what will be tested, what about big changes, why not just change it all at once, and what's on the testing doc. So you can go and read that in detail. I won't read that on the live stream. The first one, of course, is auction bonus removal and burn. And of course, we can read more there. Check back with each initial cycle to what is next. So they'll be updated. And initiative 1 there, of course, I guess if you read more there, it's going to take us down here. It is. And it's got a full understanding of what's going to happen here. So the target of the first initiative is the bonus system built into the auction manager contract, as this is currently a lucrative opportunity for recyclers, so on. So we did read that part. And in the regular auction, 10%, and the VCA, 10% bonus will be removed, and the funds that would normally be used to purchase extra wrapped Bitcoin will instead be set aside for the Axion team buyback and then burned. Woo-hoo-hoo! So a deflationary policy already up there, folks. So that is actually basically removing Axion from the ecosystem. Remember, when people go into the auction, they have the minimum stake period of 60 days. So they have to stake it. Those coins get burnt. It goes off the supply. But what this is saying is that Axion will be bought, and then it will be burned into a burn address. So that's taking off actual Axion as well, out of the actual circulating supply in the market. That's real cool. So people after deflation, this is one of those first deflationary type policies. Pretty cool. Because of the testing nature, this buyback will not be an automatic process. Instead, the funds will be sent to an Axion Foundation holding wallet that will then perform a manual buyback and then be manually burned by sending the official Ethereum debt address. This will also serve as a test case for the deflationary token system. So pretty nice in there. There's the current layouts. This is the initiative 1 layouts here. So pretty nice here. Potential upsides for these changes are reduction in incentives for recyclers to bid to the auctions and dump at the end of the 60-day stake. This will help prioritize long-term stakers, less minting and inflation, as additional Axion will not be produced every day. Potential price increase with the additional Axion buybacks, burns, and reduction in sell pressure from short-term stakers, and of course somewhat lower gas fees as the 10% wrapped Bitcoin will not need to be redeposited to the bidder's wallet, and potentially stronger community sentiments towards Axion as it will not be so heavily discounted or incentivized. A potential downside of these changes is potentially less new and existing investor interest in auctions due to less lucrative bonus, potentially fewer dividends due to reduced auction participation. This initiative will also serve as the initial TED for a unified auction type. To the unified auction type, woo, okay. To the bidder, there is now no specific incentive to enter into one auction versus the other. So, though of course the function of each auction will still differs, and we will track. So, what they mean by that is you'll get Axion in one and wrapped Bitcoin dividends in the other. We will track this behavior to understand if consumer sentiments changes at all with no clear differentiating incentive. So that's great, because I've been thinking about this sometimes. It's great to see this. At this end of the initiative, the data collected and team analysis will be sent to the community. This initiative will start on auction day 262. That's why I thought it would be starting the 2nd of August. Let's have a quick look, go back to the auction here and update that. So that's the announcement, folks. And of course, we had a shark bid in that 1.25 ETH into the pool there, and that's given us 0.06889 Bitcoin divs. So nice. Let's go quickly check the date, of course, on the auction and jump into there. Let's have a look. So we are on the 2nd already, so I'm a bit confused about this part here. Maybe it's just accidentally been left there. Maybe the case, I'm not sure. That's something for check out there. Let's go to the general chat, see whether we've got any reply to that question there. No reply there, so I'm not quite sure what's happening there with that, but that was supposed to be applied to this auction, so maybe that part's just missing out there. And obviously we've got simple stuff there. Let's have a quick look at this initiative, round 1. Pretty cool. Actual auction setup, AIT auction bonus removal and burn. This is the first one, starts August the 2nd, auction ID 262. We've got auction bidder ETH, VCA, 2 billion Axion per week, 600 million Axion per week in the regular, 80% buyback, 15% Axion Foundation, 5% Jack ETH. And of course, in the VCA, we've got 85% buy, wrapped Bitcoin divs, 10% buyback burn, and 3.75% Axion Foundation wrapped Bitcoin divs, and then 1.25% Jack wrapped Bitcoin in there too. That's that at the moment. And stakers wrapped Bitcoin divs and staker Axion divs, and then you got 5 to 20% bonus based on stake duration there, and then auction bidder Axion minted. So aggregate weekly data, 2.6 billion per week, 18.46% buyback Axion, and 65% buy wrap Bitcoin. This is basically those stake divs there. 7.69% buyback burn, so that's a nice little deflation amount there, and a 6.34% Axion Foundation ETH, and 2.12% Jack ETH wrap Bitcoin buyback ratio. 26 to 71. I would there's only one aspect of this that I think I would like to see changed in the future, and that's the founders fee there. But that's a topic for another day, I guess. But I really like this. Well done to the team. This is beautifully presented. Really lovely. For sure. So my only confusion, of course, is that I'm pretty sure it was supposed to start today, but we've got the 10% wrap Bitcoin cash back in there at the moment. So not sure what's happening there. Prana, I took a look at the bid. It looks like new rules are in effect. I guess the new user interface message just hasn't been updated. Yeah, so very good point there, Prana. Hey, Free Willy, another Axion token member. Good to see you. Good morning, good people. Hey, good to see you, Free Willy. Hey, welcome everybody. Of course, don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, hit the bell, and share if you can. And if you want to join and support this channel, hit that join button. Axionites, elites, heroes, and krakens. Those are the 4 different types you can help support the growth of this channel. Prana, I think you're spot on to that one. Very cool. Great, thanks for checking that. So I'm pretty sure it is in place. Just they haven't updated the text there. Maybe it's something we could just get T Delhi to T Delhi text on auctions not updated for new auction ATI rules incentives rules incentives. So cool. All right. All right, so that's looks like that. I think that is pretty much the case. But once again, when you have an auction, you need to have the text updated because people are going to read that and go in on what it says there. So hopefully the person that went in there knew what was going on. Nice one there, Prana, as usual. Prana hits the day. Woohoo! Very cool. All right, so we're doing pretty well, actually. We're, what was it, 25 minutes in? Well, man, what a bunch of news. Fantastic. I really like the direction. This is a very good direction. Very happy with that, indeed. And it bodes well for a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline. I think there's so much stuff coming down the pipeline. I think we're going to have a lot of news flow coming in for some time. And that's going to be great, especially while Axion Vision 3 has gone to audit. That's going to be probably good timing with that. So very nice there on the initiatives. And of course, there's a lot more on there that I didn't read out. So you can go back and check a lot of that stuff there and read through that. And I love this little animation. Look at this. Woohoo! You like that? Nice one there. I love this. Great. So that's very cool. Hats off to the team. Very nice. Strong. Very cool. And I love this representation. I think that's beautiful. I love how when you get represented like this. So very nice. Here's the current one, of course. That's the current one at the moment. Very cool indeed. Very nice. All right, don't forget there's also this $100 weekly Axion giveaway as well. So we've got a couple of promos on at the moment. It's a good idea just to get onto the site there if you want to check them all out, of course, as well. Very cool. All right, we'll check out there and we'll go back over to the price. We haven't actually talked about the price today. Price is at quadruple 0831 and looking not too bad at the moment, pretty much holding up there. Let's have a quick look at the full screen there and we can see the indicators. Let's have a look. Actually, we've got a pretty good DMI. The blue line is above the red there. And of course, our MACD is above the signal line, so it's looking good. And we've got a nice CCI thing. So actually, the chart's looking all right for all pretty positive on the indexes. Obviously, the price there, just sitting at traveling sideways in the sense, quadruple 0831. And let's have a quick look at the hourly chart there. Remember the this purple line here, which has sort of gone off the line there, is kind of 1 cent. No, not 1 cent, 0001. So we've got just a tad room to catch up to there. Our 100-day rolling average is at 0017, and rolling 200-day, which is in yellow, is at 0002. So it's going to eventually converge, right? It's going to eventually converge, but once we move over, that should be good. All right, let's have a quick look at the hourly on there as well. And welcome everybody to the live stream. Hope you guys are enjoying the auction. Plenty of news happening, folks, at the moment. And nice one there. What did we have? A couple of hours ago, we dipped down to 0075, but we've bounced back out of that. Nice. And of course, we had previous hours, we're up to quadruple 0886. So we've had a bit of ups and downs today. So interesting stuff there. All right, pretty cool to look at the volumes. 3 million in total liquidity, 193,000 in daily volume. That's a pretty decent wick there. That's that red wick down. And 594 ETH in the pool versus pooled Axion, 18.3 billion Axion in the pool at the moment. All right, that's pretty much that. Let's have a quick look at the auction and see what else we got up here. I'm going to refresh this as well. Hey, welcome everybody. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Welcome to the Axion auctions. Yeah, it's got to be have fun here for sure. Nice. We're going to check out some of those stakes that have come out of that regular auction. That last one, that was pretty mega. Let's go check that now while we wait for some ETH to come in. And look at some of these stakes. They're pretty epic. Well, we start. We're 29 minutes into the hour, folks. We are kicking some butt here. Kicking some butt. That's how we say it. So look at this. A new investor, Shrimp, became a shark. They didn't even become a dolphin. They just jumped right past the dolphin. They became a shark. 316, almost 317 million Axion out of that regular auction. That's a mega regular auction. 500 million, I think it was 503 million in there, and they had the chunk change of that 60%, and max share for that. Beautiful, nice one. Welcome for that new shark. Then we had our first shark bid, 1.25, and then we had another pretty decent one from this dolphin, 30 million almost, and max shared as well, coming out of that regular auction. So you can see how much of it got staked. And then, of course, we had a couple of completed ones here, just rolling it over. So they had one that matured 9 days, and then they've just added the interest, and they've just rolled over for another 8 days. So you got all sorts in Axion staking. That's pretty normal. And, of course, then someone's standing from Wrap Bitcoin divs. Then we've got 2 more dolphins. Man, look at these dolphins. Woo-hoo-hoo! Dolphins are like high energy in Axion. They're just active all the time. And of course, here we are, 2 more max shares there as well coming out of that regular auction, no doubt. So pretty much awesome max sharing coming out of that regular auction. Very nice. All right, let's jump over to where we're at, back down here. Let's go down. We're just waiting for some ETH to come in. We've done pretty well, started pretty strong. Let's go over to the general chat. We've had a look at all the announcements, and there've been a whole ton of them. I missed the town hall, so I don't have any insights for you from that. Dora Step says, will the calculator be updated where the auction's adjusted? That's a good question, and so we'll give that a nice one there. Obviously, when you're changing auctions over, sometimes again, you've got a lot of tasks to do, but I was expecting that the incentives would be updated here. Let me just update this again, see whether TDALI has managed to pick that up on the open there. Let's go there. No, it's still sitting there at the moment, so still waiting for that to get updated. All right, cool. Let's go to the chat. I got Andreas there. Morning, Free Willy. And Andreas says, played with that animation for around 2 hours. Not going to lie. That's incredible. Yeah, it is awesome animation, though. I must admit, it is a pretty cool animation. So we have 2 different types of daily auctions, regular and venture capital. Click here to learn more. Let's click on that, because I don't know if I've actually clicked on that button before. But here's what's happening at the moment. We've got a VCA. It's a baby VCA. It's the last one, the last baby VCA. There's not going to be any more of these left. There's only big boy pants auctions after this. There's no more baby VCAs. That's the last 200 million one. Then you can see that coming up, we've got normal auctions. So from the 3rd of August, we got new auctions set by the auction manager. 200 million for regular, 500 million for VCA, and then 200 million for regular, 506 million for VCA, and then 500 million for VCA. So it's back to normal, folks. That means more wrap Bitcoin divs. Woohoo! And we know how we like the divs. And let's quickly check out CoinGecko, and we'll see what actually Bitcoin's worth at the moment. It has had a pullback from that 42. That 42 was critical, right? Hasn't managed to breach that, and it come back down to 40.2. But Ethereum hasn't. Ethereum stayed up. 2,626. Ethereum said, no, we go after you. If we're going to retrace, we do it after you, Bitcoin. And that's what's happened there. Binance Coin at 336, and Cardano at 135, XRP at 76, and Dogecoin at 20.21 cents. Polkadot at $18.62, and what have we got? The Uniswap at 22.46, Bitcoin Cash at 550, and of course that's probably enough for the top 12 there. For pretty cool on that one. Still very greenish across the board there. Nice. Now, is it going to be a bull trap? We'll find out soon enough, I guess. But it's looking good at the moment, and we'll bank that any day. We'll bank that any day. All right, let's jump back to the auction, and here's what the options are. Don't forget to check out Axion.network site. Obviously, got everything on there, folks. It really is a terrific site. Support, live support, everything you could possibly dream of is professionally run in the Axion team there. So pretty nice. All right, let's go back to the auctions here and refresh and see whether TDALI has been alerted to the text, because presumably Prana has already checked the bid and could see the transaction as well. All right, let's jump over to there and let's get out of that. We've got pretty reasonable gas prices at the moment, so we're going to quickly check that as well. I like to give that a good old check over, see where we're at the moment. Let's go. Here we go. So we're at 23 fast and 19 for standard. So still tad on the high side, but okay. It's kind of at the top of our range. We got somewhere between $5.50 and say $7, $7.50 for a Uniswap trade. And how are we doing? Nicely green. We had pretty high earlier today, 83. It's pretty high, 45. Yeah, that's, but the rest of it's been pretty okay. And certainly around this auction time, it's not been too bad. Obviously, 23, 24 is on the higher side of low. On the higher side of low, we would call it. But that's where that's at. So not too bad at the moment for entering the auction. And obviously, we get some more wrap Bitcoin does. Now, once we move, of course, to the next auction, VCA will be VCA number. What number are we on at the moment? I just can't remember now. But I think we're at number 70. Number 70, I think. Yeah, so pretty amazing. All right, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the bell, of course, share as well, and get into the chat there and get those comments flowing. That would be cool too, to hear what you've got in mind. We're certainly waiting for some ETH to come in. We've got 26 minutes to go in the opening sniping hour. We've got this is a 24-hour auction, but of course, if we can sell it out early, we love that because it's great for live streaming. Great for live streaming, selling out auctions in the first hour. There's no doubt about that. And we'll wait for this. I keep on getting bounced out of the wallet. That's probably because I keep changing the different tabs. But there you go. Cheers, everybody. I've got a latte tonight. This is what I'm drinking. I've been to the gym. I've done a walk today. I've had a healthy lunch and a healthy dinner. So we're definitely, what am I in, day 4 of training, day 4. The first week's really easy. The first week, I don't do a lot of changes. It's just basic adjustments and drinking more water. Probably have to have some more water after this. That's the idea. I don't know why I had a latte, just kind of old habit. This weather's old habits. So you just do it nice and easy for the first week as you shift into a sort of a training regime. It's only first week of many, so a long time to go yet. And it's a bit like auctions, right? You got to have patience around auctions. It's a bit like that. We are on auction day 262. Can you believe it? 262, amazing. Heading on towards 300, be amazing stuff. Imagine all the dividends by day 300. Just accumulate. And of course, with the price of Bitcoin rising, that makes everything look pretty exciting. Let's have a quick look at the ecosystem while we're waiting for some ETH to come in there. We've got 307.9 billion in total supply. We've got 56.7 billion in liquid. Now, the dev wallet had 3 billion last time I checked, so they're adjusting that down to about 53.7. The total staked is 252.2 billion. And of course, which is outstanding, right? I say that every time. And we've got 81.92% stake, but we adjust it for that 3 billion. We're at about 82.5% stake at the moment. So that's where we're at the moment. Got to remember that's all organic. It's individual investors staking. So there's no centralized stake, non-staking or staking involved there. Crypto rank 992. Total stakes, it's going over 26,000. So 26,019. Average stake size is 9.41 million. So if you want to compare your stake compared to this, 9.41 million it is. Average stake length 2,532 days, which is about 6.9 years. Amazing, right? That's got to be the best around for sure. And market cap 8.41 million, and of course a share rate 1.192. Pretty awesome stuff. So we have gone over there, heading towards 1.2. So really is starting to get up there now. Obviously staking early is better because you get a lower share rate as well. All right, so let's go to the shares. Check out that at the moment. We've got 664.2 billion shares in the market, and of course, eventually we'll have deflationary policies around that with NFT shares and trading and all sorts of other stuff like that, burns and buybacks and you name it. So lots of different tactics can be used for that later on once it gets a bit higher. Max Share Club 141.47 billion. Woohoo! And once again, I always say this is a huge asset for Axion. It just shows you the long-term investors. And we know that many projects in crypto are short-term mindsets. There are people going into them for the quick pump and dumps and all that sort of stuff. There's only a certain percentage of the crypto projects that are real long-term, great DeFi, as you might call it. And of course, Axion's got some of the very best with this Max Share Club. 9,448 stakes, pretty epic. And of course, wrap Bitcoin dividends to stakers so far, 167.17, $6.7 million US, amazing, and cashed out 138.37 wrap Bitcoin. Now, obviously, the more shares that you have, in other words, the more Axion that you stake and stake for longer, the more shares that you get, the more of the dividends you get. Basically, that's how easy it works. Pretty much similar to the way Hex works and the way Wise works. They all have share rates. And basically, the earlier you stake, the better. The longer you stake, the better. It's pretty much that simple, folks. All right, so looking good. Let's jump over to the chat there. Now, we were at 19.09% sold out, and that was within 13 minutes. So we're still counting it down through at the moment with 38 minutes gone now. And we're going to refresh this, getting there. Hey, Prana says, I'm crashing out now. Until next time, all. Hey, Prana, awesome stuff, and sleep well there as well. So take care. It's about 3 o'clock there where Prana is, maybe a bit later. So good one there for Prana. It's in the morning, that is 3 a.m. in the morning. So nice one there, Prana. Woohoo! All right, so here we are, folks. 21 minutes to go, and we're waiting for this to get some more ETH in there. Let's refresh this page and see whether any of the text has been updated. I have alerted T Daly in the Discord and pretty sure that's supposed to be active now. Prana said it was with the transaction check, so there we are. I haven't had opportunity to check that, but you know, who needs to when someone else does it, right? Pretty cool. All right, going well here, folks. Have time for another swig. Cheers, cheers. Auction time is here. Auction time is actually here every day, because auctions run every day, 24 hours a day at Axion. It's pretty epic, eh? You think that's quite mind-blowing. Like, even when you're doing whatever you're doing in the day, Axion auction is running. And obviously they switch over, generally speaking, from Axion dividends to wrap Bitcoin dividends. There's 4 VCAs a week, which means 4 Axion wrap Bitcoin dividends, and there's 3 regular auctions, which means Axion dividends. Pretty amazing stuff. And those are both on top of the minimum 8% return. So you get minimum 8% return for Axion staking. Pretty amazing. So we've got obviously staking. You can stake it on the staking tab on the platform there. You can connect your wallet, and you can make new stakes. You can check all your existing stakes at the bottom. You can have your Bitcoin dividends go there as well. Once you've got a stake, you've got share percentages. Got a pretty nice chart there. Very nice. Then we've got auctions. So this is the second product offering, is auctions, and obviously you get incentives going into auctions, up to 20% Axion bonus. Pretty nice there, and that gives you more Axion than you would if you were going into buy on Uniswap. Obviously, if you're looking at long-term investing, then that's very, very useful for you. And of course, there was liquidity mining, but that's just being closed down now. And of course, people have to that last payments from that is the 10th of August. So we just found that out today, so pretty cool. There's also the launch pad, of course. If you qualify with a stake that's at least 1 max share stake in there, then you generally qualify for all of these. We've just had the VABL one just closed. It's going to launch live on Uniswap on the 3rd of August, trading with the VAB token. So check that out and see what happens to that when it launches. That's only within 24 or 48, 24, 36 hours, something like that away. That's going to be exciting to see that go too, and fun. So yeah, looking good, folks. Let's actually have a quick check out at see how some of these launch partners are going at the moment with obviously the move up in crypto. Let's have a quick look at Direwolf and check that out. We'll wait for some ETH to come into the auction. And we've got Direwolf here. Let's go check that out. First up, first serve. So that's up 3.3%. Nice. And of course, let's have a look here. Yeah, up there at the moment, obviously moving around, but in the zigzag. Let's have a look at the 7 days. Update that. I think it's updating. Hard to tell. Oh yeah, it's updated. So that's after the 7 days. Not too bad. And let's have a look at 30 days as well. So yeah, definitely up over the last 30 days. So heading along the bottom there. And it actually looks like it's up reasonably decent at the moment. Still 67% above the bottom and 84% below the top. So looks like pretty good there. Let's have a quick look at what's the next one we got. Let's have a look. We've got Sleepy Sloth. Let's go look at Sleepy Sloth. Obviously, this is T-Tally's project. So Sleepy Sloth, everyone got an airdrop from this, which was pretty nice. Sleepy Sloth on the Binance Smart Chain. So that one there's down just a tad. Let's have a look at what it's on 24 hours. 93.5% below the top, but what's that? Something like 10 million percent above the bottom. So that's pretty amazing. Let's have a quick. That's 7 days. It's just down at the moment. 7 days, not too bad. 7 days. That's kind of off the low. Let's have a look at the 30 days here as well. So that's definitely quite off the low there. We saw a low a bit earlier here. Down here, it's 1836. What's it now? 1941. So interesting there. It's got actually a pretty sizable community from memory that involved in that. So you never know when the market moves a bit higher, that could really start to rally up. Let's quickly check what else we got. SKRT. Let's go to Securitants. Now this is a commercial one. So the commercial project. So it's the other two kind of meme ones that are community focused, meme/community focused. SKRT. Let's have a look at Securitants, and this is definitely a commercial one, doing AML, KYC, all that sort of stuff. And that's up 14%. So nice. You expect this to move up quite strong like that. Still 170% above the bottom, which was 0079, 84% above the high, which was 11 cents. I was actually first time I ever checked it, it was actually at 11 cents. So it's interesting. So 7 days. Let's have a look. 7 days as well. Oh, it's definitely up on the 7